Welcome everybody. Legionnaire. About to watch the Nintendo Direct. Very excited. Love the gaming events. Check out all the other gaming events I have on the YouTube channel. I've got a bunch of them going back the last 2.5 years. Right now we're just in casual mode as I do school and streaming work. So I'm not really doing any edits for YouTube, but quick stuff like reactions and playthroughs I can do. So I'm excited. Let's go. Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct.
We live on the continent of Elyos. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
Oh god.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon. In the years since, our world
It's not Zelda.
safe. But now, I sense a resurrection.
I think
The
it's Fire
binding
Emblem.
weakens.
There's a rumor about this one. Well, let me turn it down a little bit. It is a smidge loud. Cool. I'm gonna make that smaller. You don't need it so big. They always make Fire Emblem games look so good. I think I've only ever played one Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Engage.
Huh? You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
Yeah, see,
If
it's
I
the
may.
gameplay.
You are a divine dragon. A
It's,
member of a royal
it's
family
like
of
strategy
dragons
based.
revered as deities.
The war.
But there's a huge fan base for these kind of games, so
I feel like I can almost
it's great for them.
remember, But
If I was caught up on games, this would be on the list of
the ring.
I should try that.
Marth, right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
And to be clear, I don't really think there's anything wrong with strategy games. I
It is
have
rather
played a few,
quiet, I know.
but they're on the list of games I don't really play very often.
The time has come. Now, as one, emblem, engage! One strike will decide it all.
Okay.
Please grant me your strength.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elyos.
Wow, look at that art though. Looks great. 1/20/2023. January
Hello,
20th?
everyone.
First big game
I'm
of the year for
Yoshiaki
Nintendo.
Koizumi,
That's pretty big.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage.
Engage.
In addition to the standard
I can't say
version,
engage without thinking
we'll
about
also
Picard
be
from Star Trek.
releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items.
Engage.
Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango. Cody and May's
It Takes Two
relationship
coming
is
to
on
the
rocks,
Switch. I've heard this is a fun game
but it gets even
where you
tougher.
have like you could do
When they're
co-op with
turned
somebody
into
else.
dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with
I would
a
totally
friend
play
in
this with somebody.
critically
Just
acclaimed
try it out.
two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
Pretty cool.
Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The forbidden story begins.
帰ってくるの。陽月と。
Whoa. That was creepy.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost
Now,
memories.
I think some context as to why a lot of these games are Japanese based. It is the Tokyo Game Show. This
Use
is
the
the
camera
event that they
obscura
are
to
showing before
repel evil
that
spirits
started, which
and
started actually on
uncover the
Friday or
memories that were
Thursday.
sealed away.
This was on like
Dark
Tuesday.
curse looms near. What ancient
When they did
rituals
this
will
event.
be revealed? Fatal Frame.
So a lot of these
Mask
games
of the
are
Lunar
very
Eclipse
Japanese
launches
based.
for the first time in the
And that's
West
great.
on
There's a lot of
Nintendo
good
Switch
Japanese games out
next
there.
year.
One should broaden their minds.
There's
Check out a
new
game
hero
from another
who
continent
looks
sometimes.
Mechanical? Introducing Wave 2
There's
of the
more than
Xenoblade
just the
Chronicles 3
dogmatic
expansion
view of the
pass for
Jedi.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be,
So what kind of game is
mechanical?
this? I was talking too much, so I have
Complete
no
her
idea what
quest
kind of
to
game
have
we're
her
looking
join your
at.
party.
Looks like an RPG, I'm guessing.
Expanding your
Oh, yeah.
options for classes and battle strategies.
I don't have the time for these games. These games are like
Challenge
100
battles will
hours
also
long,
be added.
but they're so good.
Test your mettle in consecutive
so
battles
good.
against tough
I haven't played enough
enemies.
of them.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits. More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th.
Okay. Xenoblade Chronicles.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that
A Cosmic
unravels the fairy
Shake, a
fabric
new
of the
SpongeBob
universe.
game? Oh,
In this
wow.
3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through
What?
portals to 7 outlandish
Oh my
wish
God.
worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields.
I
Explore
played the
using all
last one that
sorts
came
of
out.
Wacky moves. Don over 30 fun
Oh my
cosmic
God, it's a
costumes,
new
and meet your
game.
favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV
That's
series,
pretty sick, though.
voiced by their
I
original
would actually
actors.
play this.
Soak up
I played
SpongeBob
Battle for
SquarePants:
Bikini
The
Bottom.
Cosmic Shake,
That's the one that came out a
launching
few
on
years
Nintendo
ago.
Switch next year.
And it was pretty fun.
You're all ready.
Oh, look at this.
Fit?
Fist of the North
Box with
Star.
familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take on
that's pretty
rivals
interesting.
in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing Fist of the North Star launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic
Oh, look at that.
minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric
Oh, yeah.
action-adventure game.
Tonic.
Your only
Tunic.
clue here
I think
is
it's
the
Tunic.
manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in. In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called
Remake
Bonzers
of Front
in tactical
Mission.
turn-based
I
combat.
never played these kind of games.
As you progress, you'll
I'm
obtain
pretty
skills
sure they
that
would be
help
fun,
you gain
though.
the upper
I mean,
hand against opponents.
They look pretty fun.
You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum.
Are these like...
Continue the battle
I'm
in
very
the sequel,
confused.
previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional
What?
features like more terrain effects.
Oh, this is
weapon
another
and
strategy
armor
game.
attributes,
Oh.
and over 80
Still
new
looks-
skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year. And
cool.
in the future, a remake of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch.
That's a lot of news. That's cool. They announced all 3.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience
Story
is
of
reborn.
Seasons.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley. You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose
That's
their
pretty
career
interesting.
based on
I don't know
how
if
you
Animal
raise
Crossing
them.
does that. Or whatever other series does this. Harvest Moon, maybe?
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
Splatoon 3. Yes. Called it.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme.
I've heard this game is fun.
What would
Splatoon
you
3.
bring to a deserted island?
A little derivative of the
Gear,
second and first game,
grub, or
but
fun?
something that would be fun to play through.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island? As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Square Enix. Bravely Default 4. Now this is that game that follows Octopath Traveler. Is this the second one? Hey, look at that.
Introducing a brand new game.
JRPG fans are
Octopath
living it
Traveler
up today.
series.
Look at this.
8 new
Like I said,
travelers embark on a
wanna play
journey
one of these
through the
games.
land of Celicia.
They just take forever.
We could realize a world
So I don't really
without conflict,
engage in them too
without
often.
bloodshed.
But I
I'm
want
going
to.
to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
Are they voice acted?
I'll be back once
That's
I
another thing.
eliminate
You got to
that
do a lot of
devil
reading in these
called
games.
poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
Okay.
Have
What
all the tasty meat you want.
I
need to rediscover who I am.
It's back.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2
Ooh.
launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
That game looks amazing.
What you just saw was
Almost
Octopath
worth
Traveler
picking up.
2 from Square
Try it out,
Enix.
yeah.
Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you.
A magical home.
Welcome to your
What's
new
this?
fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria.
Interesting.
Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of
Diablo
characters who
meets
call this
farming
island
sim.
their home. Tend and
But,
grow
you know,
your
kid
fairy
version,
tale farmstead
obviously.
solo, or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits
Looks like a fun
in
kids game.
Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. It's a musical blast.
I need to
from
go
the
get my
past.
water bottle.
Celebrate the 35th
Done
anniversary
with
of
the
the
coffee.
Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game.
Theater
Enjoy
rhythm.
iconic
Oh yeah.
songs
I
like
remember this
One
series.
Winged Angel,
Ooh.
Torn from the
Look at
Heavens,
that.
Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total.
Oh my god.
Songs are
I should
categorized by
totally
game.
play this
You can
chat.
play
Holy
each
crap.
stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players
Ugh.
locally can complete stages
This
in pair
is
style,
like a music
while up to
game.
4
I love a
players
good
can
music
battle
game.
to the beat in online
Very confused
multi-battle.
though. Is that
Theater
analog?
Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Please don't make it
After the
motion
game's
based.
launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
Oh.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive,
Cool.
and more will be released. That's 90 additional songs. Plus, editions containing a
I thought that was
season
gonna be the
pass
dancing
and
song.
27 extra songs, including Melodies of
At the
Light,
time
will
of
be
my
available.
life. Mhm.
A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast
Ooh.
off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario
Mario
and the
plus
Rabbids.
Rabbids. Spark of Hope.
Let's dive into exploration.
Very cool.
Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each
Cool.
one jam-packed with discoveries.
You know, Mario has been gone a
Find
long time
coins.
in his own games.
Unlock
Like,
hidden
what I mean
paths.
is, like, there hasn't been a mainline Mario
And help out
since
the
Mario
locals
Odyssey.
with their troubles.
And maybe Mario 3D Land, 3D World, with
At
the
Shop,
expansion.
you can get items that'll come in handy.
That was
during
technically a
battles.
re-release.
After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards
Cool.
and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping
I have the
hand.
first one.
Recruit
Never
up to
played it, though.
30
I
different
bought it on
Sparks,
sale.
each with their own
I
special
wanted to play it.
powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Whoa! Dynamic Fiend. Did you see the PlayStation show yet? No. The PlayStation show will be the last event we do. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for the 26 months. Appreciate it. How you been?
Available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition
Sparks
can
of
also
Hope.
be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon
Thank you,
skins,
man.
and a
26
season pass.
Yeah, we just got started at 3, so we are in the middle of the Nintendo
Restore
Direct.
peace
Then
between
later we're gonna watch all the other
humans
ones
and monsters.
after.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
Rune Factory 3.
Take a break from quests to chat with the locals.
Oh, it's a
cultivate crops.
another
care for
farming sim.
monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also
These are very popular in
transform
Japan, so it makes
into
sense.
a monster?
This was basically for the Tokyo
Your
Game
abilities
Show,
in battle
so
and conversations with
a
the
lot of
locals will vary
JRPGs,
depending on your
things
form.
like that.
Your choices will also cause different events to
But it's cool
occur.
to see what
Plus, a
is
brand new
considered
mode has been
popular
added
over
to
there
help you
versus what's
enjoy
considered
more
popular over here.
quality time with
Doing
your
alright.
in-game
Mice built
spouse.
a home in my
Rune
mower,
Factory
so
3
was
Special
taking that
launches
apart.
on Nintendo Switch
Then I find my
next year.
oil filter was loose and leaked all over the mower. Oh wow, that sucks. That sounds like a project too. You gotta take
Plus,
apart the
a new Rune
mower.
Factory series will launch
Yeah.
in the future.
Mice inside. Oh god. That stuff happens though. I had mice recently
Nintendo
too.
64
They were going
games
into my
are on the
closet, the
way.
bastards.
Pilot
Ooh,
Wings
N64 games. I want to
64.
play these, chat.
Mario Party.
I want to play a Mario Party on screen. I might get a new one though.
Mario Party 2.
But they got a lot of good stuff in the N64. It's just they force you to buy the whole
Party
year
3.
instead of letting you pay monthly. So, no,
Pokemon Stadium.
I'm not paying for a whole year.
Pokemon
Scam.
Stadium 2.
Scam, I say.
1080
I had that flying game.
snowboarding.
Nice. 1080 snowboarding. See, I want to play games like this.
Excite
Those games
Bike
look fun.
64.
Yeah, I would totally play
These
that.
games will gradually be added in
Cool.
the future.
Gradually,
You can play a
what?
selection of Nintendo
How
64
hard is it
games
to get an
and enjoy
N64
many
game
more
to
gaming
work on an
benefits with an
emulator?
active Nintendo
I can
Switch
do it in
Online
2
Plus
seconds.
expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game. we
1080
should
was best?
mention.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I was like, what is it? I see the Samus thing in the top corner, and I'm like, what is this? Chad, this is on Game Pass, or it will be. We're gonna play this. Oh, I want to. It's not on the
Why not
list. I
mix
should add it
things
to
up
the
with
list.
these
I
Nintendo
gotta update
Switch
the list a little
games.
bit.
Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antaresia in this immersive RPG. Perform
That's pretty
over
cool, though.
100
GoldenEye
types
with
of
modern
daily tasks
controls.
to build character and
A lot of
deepen
people are
your
gonna play that. That's gonna be
relationships
fun.
with the locals.
You're not
In
spending
doing
money
so,
on Nintendo
you'll gain
anymore?
access to
Understandable.
different job classes and
Not your thing?
abilities.
Nintendo is
A
very
grand
just
adventure
kids
into the
and
unknown awaits.
JRPGs. The Switch was the last time.
Various Day Life
I mean, the
launches
Switch
on
still has
Nintendo
value.
Switch
There's a lot of
later
games
today.
coming out for the Switch. It's just none are really in your wheelhouse, I
Malfunction
guess, right?
causes you to crash land on a strange
Plus,
planet.
they do nickel and dime
Build a
you,
new
like
rocket from
remakes for
scratch in this
60.
management sim game.
What? And not remakes,
Scour the
just
planet for
remasters.
materials.
And then
build
not
machines to
allowing
refine
Mario
them into
All
various
Stars
resources.
trilogy to
Eventually,
stay
you
in
construct
the
multiple production
in the
lines
shop,
like these.
at least digitally.
But the planet's
It took it away
creatures
after
will
like
attack,
6 months.
so keep
I
it
was
at
not
bay.
happy about that either. Yeah, I don't really spend too much
Factorio
money on
launches
Nintendo
Switch
myself.
October 28th.
But the portability of taking the games to
A
work
young
is
girl
something I
named
like.
Viv visits an art
And
museum
of
with
course,
her
I'm a
parents
Zelda
in
fan
this
and Mario
2D
fan.
exploration adventure.
They're expensive,
She
and all they
wanders
put
through
out is the
his
same crappy
gallery
Mario
by the
games in
artist
Zelda.
Wertena, until
Yeah,
one
that's
particular piece
that's like
draws
80%
her
of their volume right there.
Will she be able to safely
What in the
return to her own
holy
world?
mother is
Every
this?
decision affects her fate.
This looks
in
freaky.
Ib, launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
And they never go on sale, dude. That is one of those annoying things, yeah.
Mario
Nintendo's very
Strikers
stingy
Battle League,
with their
where 8 players
sales.
locally on one system can get gritty is getting a second.
You never see a mainline Mario game
Join
below
the
$40
roster are
ever.
Pauline, a physical powerhouse
Ooh.
with fast movements and strong tackles.
I'll
And
totally play
Diddy
this.
Kong, a midfield speedster with
Some soccer
dazzling
going?
techniques and high pass accuracy.
I'm not paying 60 for a 6-year-old
Plus,
game.
more gear and
Yeah,
another
I mean, I
stadium
can't say
being
that I
added.
haven't done it, but
The
I can
second
understand that.
free update launches this month.
there's a lot of games that I want to get that are
The final summer
not justified.
begins.
And I'm waiting for them to go on sale, but it's going to be hard to see that. So I end up giving into only a handful. Like Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. That was the Wii game from 2011. And they remastered it. Not remade, remastered. In HD. And that shit is $60 to this day. And it released a year ago.
Explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life.
Oh, dude, I
join
did
your
that
party.
thing that everybody went through with OBS.
During battle,
I
work with your
accidentally
allies to
updated
activate
OBS, which I
various
never
skills,
do because I
which can
wanted
be
to avoid
swapped out
this.
when needed.
And I did the update, and
Teamwork is
it
paramount
ruined
after
everything.
all.
That's also
New
part of the
features
reason
are
why I couldn't go
also in
live
store.
yesterday.
The keys
I had to
this
reset
lively
everything.
adventure are in your hands. Atelier Ryza 3. Alchemist of the
Atelier
End and the
Ryza
Secret Key
3.
launches on the
Another
Nintendo
JRPG?
Switch system
Nice.
February 24th,
What?
2023.
OBS? Yeah. I've avoided that update that everybody did, where they
Wave 3 is on the way.
Ooh, new tracks! Oh my god!
Here's a sneak
I want to
peek
get
at
these
2
tracks. They
courses
look so
racing
good.
into Wave 3.
Anyways, yeah, I did that
From
update and
Mario
it
Kart
messed up
Tour.
everything, so I had to fix all my screens. After this one, we're gonna do, I believe it's
Peach Gardens
Ubi?
from Mario
Ubi?
Kart DS.
Ooby Booby. You see? Yes, Ubisoft. We're gonna check out Ubisoft. They got a lot of news, like a lot of cool stuff coming out for
Wave 3
Assassin's
of the
Creed
Mario Kart 8
that I
Deluxe
probably
Booster
won't play,
Course
but I
Pass
might pick
DLC
one of those
for Mario
Assassin's Creed
Kart 8
games.
Deluxe game
If they learn their
launches this
lesson
holiday.
from Valhalla and not make the game
Nintendo
100 hours
Switch
of
Online
the
Plus
grind,
expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC
still
can
looks,
also be purchased
still
on
it was
its
an
own.
amazing game. Don't get me wrong. It was just
How was
way
that?
too long.
Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free
Nintendo
update,
Switch
golf will
Sports.
be added.
Yo, I should get this golf game, man. What's up with this? You guys want to do some golf? Let's see, if I was ever gonna get a golf game, I would get like Mario Golf. But I heard the new
Of course,
Mario
you can
Golf
play these
is
locally.
kind of corny.
Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the
Ooh,
same course
8
in
players, dude.
survival golf.
What?
Those
Look
with
at
the most
that.
strokes will be out.
On day 3 of not smoking? Oh,
We
dude.
previously announced
Yeah,
that the update would
I
release this fall.
I've actually
However,
just
we'd
been
like
going through a
more
bit of a
time for
shortage
development, so
myself.
the update is
The
now
only reason I
planned for
have
this
any at
holiday.
all, I have a little,
Please
I have
wait
like
just
this
a little
much. I'm
longer.
stretching it until I get paid this Thursday. The only reason I have any of it all
We
is
have a
because
special
my dad's
guest.
nice enough to hook me up a little bit.
Mr. Miyamoto.
And even then, I don't even like taking that much because
Hello.
I should
been a
be able to
while.
get it,
I'm
but
Shigeru Miyamoto.
things happen.
I have a few things
Ooh.
I'd like to share with you today, including some
Miyamoto,
news.
no. What is it? I wanted to go get my water bottle.
First, as you may have heard,
Hello.
the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
Trailer?
And Super
You're not
Nintendo
brave
World,
enough to show a
which is entering
trailer
its
here.
Second year at Universal Studios
Would've been all
Japan,
over the internet.
will also open in Hollywood, California, in the U.S. Recently, we've been
Super
working on the
Nintendo
finishing
World.
touches for both.
No.
Today, I'd like to
crazy.
talk a little bit about Pikmin.
On day 3 of not smoking. So how long are you
It's been
guys
over
trying to go?
20
Like a
years
month?
since the
2
first
months?
game, and we're still working on the series.
I doubt 2 months.
This is
Pikmin Bloom. Oh
It's a
yeah,
smart
this is
device
their
game we started with Niantic late last year, in which
I'll let
players
him
all over
explain
the
it.
world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom
This
a
is like
smart device
Pokemon
game that
Go,
uses your location.
but for Pikmin.
By walking outside, you can find Pikmin,
For
raise them,
Pikmin
and
fans,
plant
this is
flowers
huge.
Together.
And I'm sure a lot of kids will be introduced to the
All
Pikmin
you
series
need to do
through
is
this.
take it with
So
you on your daily walks or
Nintendo's
outings.
smart, man.
You can look back at the end
They
of the
know how
day
to
and
build
see
their
where you
fan
walked.
base.
Send
Never
out
count
Pikmin
Nintendo
and
out.
collect the items they found that day.
They might take long to adapt, but once they
and
do,
feed them
they do
nectar
it
to
like
increase their
crazy.
petals. So, how many steps did we take today?
In that way, they're kind of smart actually, because
out and about,
they
you can
avoid a
also
lot
use
of
the
learning
AR feature to
pitfalls
take
of
photos with Pikmin.
getting into the phone space
Pikmin are all around
by
you.
letting a company
Let's take
that's
a quick
actually
look
been
at
in
my
the phone
screen.
space for like 10 years do their games.
I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If
All
you
right.
give Pikmin nectar
While
like
he's talking
you
about
see
this,
here,
I'm
their
gonna get my water
flowers will
bottle.
bloom.
BRB.
You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
I've returned. Oh my god. What is this? Is this grounded for Switch? Like a week or two, our tolerance was too high. I was smoking like 3 bong bowls at a time, and it's not cheap. Yeah. Christmas, Halloween, and wood pellets for the winter are priority right now. I'm covering up the 4! There it is. Boom. That's huge. For Pikmin fans, that's huge. Oh, dude, I understand. That's pretty...
That's right.
That's hard to do, though.
Pikmin 4 will
Because you
launch
just
in
enjoy smoking, right?
2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
Hello. Thank you. I win. Probably saying that wrong. Hello, welcome to the tree. Thank you. Back. Blue just got home. Oh, tell her I said hi. Hopefully my mic is working. So. It is? Cool. Thank you. It's not as loud as it was. Hey, yeah, tell her I said hi. So I saw your message though about not being able to smoke. Just Dance 20.
Can you survive the season
But it's smart
of
though
death?
to lower your tolerance. It's kind of what I've done as well. Kind
As
of
you
just lowered it
cultivate
down
a peaceful farm life
minimally
in the
during
village
the
of
week, and then
Leafy,
on the weekends is when I really
the
go into
season of death
Obviously,
quietus
'cause I'm-
continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to
This
put an
event
end
really
to the
is
calamity in this
JRPG
life simulation
Direct.
RPG.
and farming sim.
Along the way, allies
But
with
like I said
different
earlier,
motives
this
will
is
join your
basically for
cause.
the Tokyo Game Show. So
While facing numerous dangers,
this is going to the
you'll
Japanese.
begin to uncover the truth of
Nintendo's
this
just
ill-fated
nice enough to
world.
make it for.
After this presentation, a demo containing the
thingy.
opening days of
Hold
your
on,
farm's
chat.
first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once
back.
purchased.
Right.
Harvest
Should I do
launches on
lemonade
Nintendo Switch November
or-
4th.
Raspberry lemonade
Get ready for
Or-
a devilishly good time.
or fruit punch.
After 500 years, Umbra Witch
I wish I had
Bayonetta
some
was
iced tea,
revived in the present day.
but I prefer.
In the first Bayonetta game,
Wait.
she clashed with angels to recover
Nope.
her lost memories.
Oh
And in
shit!
the second, confronted
Bayonetta!
demons to
Oh my god,
save
people
her
are so
best
excited
friend.
about this. Made it a 3 finally. It's like
Now,
2013,
in this
right?
third installment, she'll fight to protect
Hoping
the
to get
world
back to,
from
like,
the sudden invasion of
8
man-made
to a
bioweapons
week.
called homunculi.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's also 2 of these. Gotta consider that as well.
I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her
I would
include
totally
the
play this game.
journalist
I
Luca,
did try playing Bayonetta. I haven't on it,
and another Umbra witch, Jean.
but I never, you know, I did like a few levels.
New
And I never-
ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits
God, that was right.
in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
Everyone bashes Sony for not releasing all
Pre-orders
their
are
games on
available
PC,
now
and they say
on
nothing
Nintendo
about Nintendo.
eShop.
That's because Nintendo has
After
wisely
today's
removed
Nintendo
themselves
Direct,
from
a
the
new
equation.
trailer delving more into gameplay
Nintendo
will launch on our
just
official
like they're in their
YouTube
own
channel.
league.
A dark
Nintendo
fantasy mystery
Nintendo has
abounds from the
never
creators of
done stuff.
Danganronpa.
Even in the late '90s, Sony released.
Welcome to the
Sony
city
let Konami
of perpetual
release
rain.
Metal Gear Solid on PC.
Many
And
cases
there was a
remain
few
unsolved
games that
in
actually
this
went to
corporate-controlled
PC
metropolis.
during the height of its popularity of like, you know, late '90s
Those who
shooters and
investigate are
things
called
like that.
master detectives.
Nintendo
who
never,
come from all
Forever.
around the world.
Especially not after what happened with Zelda and Mario with the CDO. What is this? Persona something?
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after
They
their
should.
pact.
Don't get me wrong. It would be nice.
Dive into these unsolved
They put
cases as
Mario,
a trainee at the
like,
detective
you know,
agency.
just one Mario game.
Thoroughly inspect each crime
See
scene
for
to gather
PC
clues and
players.
evidence.
But Nintendo doesn't play
When
that
you're
game.
ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth.
Right. Ever
Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the
Code.
Nintendo Switch
Not
system
Raincoat,
spring
Rain
2023. Enter the village if you dare.
Right. All the Resident Evil games are on Switch now.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to
The
Nintendo
Cloud.
Switch
I get it.
as a cloud
People
version.
are not happy that it's Cloud, but what do they expect?
Ethan Winters must
There's
face
no
the
way.
horrors
I
of the
mean, there
village
is a
and
way
its
to make
four
these
fearsome
work on
lords to
Switch.
rescue his
But it would look
daughter.
like a terrible game.
Resident Evil Village
I think this is
Cloud
actually smart
launches
because
on Nintendo Switch
70%
October
of the
28th.
world that plays the Switch.
You can download
has
and
it.
try out the free demo today.
Okay,
on
maybe a
Nintendo
little
eShop
smaller
to
because it's more of
pre-order
a
the
kid's
full
game, but Switch would
The
die.
Winter's expansion
Yeah, I mean, I still
DLC
can't believe they got
containing
Doom
a new
Eternal to run on that
third-person
thing.
mode,
Not
additional
Cloud.
story
Game
content,
itself.
and more will launch December
Honestly
2nd.
shocking.
Additionally, 3 other recent
Chat,
entries in the
seen the
Resident
game list
Evil
on the
series will
Discord.
be
Check out the
available as
Discord
cloud
real quick.
versions on Nintendo Switch
If
this
you've
year.
seen the games lists, Resident Evil is going to be the headliner of October. We're going to play Resident Evil first playthrough, and then we're going to play Resident Evil Village DLC on October
It's an
28th. Why
action-packed
it's so late
lineup of
to the
Nintendo
month.
Switch games.
We're also going to play Ghostbusters.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this
Ooh,
kung fu
Sifu?
action brawler.
This one makes
By
sense.
thrusting, tripping,
This is that
and
Kung
parrying
Fu game.
opponents, you'll break their stance
Now it looks like a
and gain
proper
the upper
PS3.
hand. Fall in combat, and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way
I heard
onto
this game
Nintendo
is
Switch
actually
November
really
8th.
hard.
Pre-orders begin today.
It's the
on
Souls of
Nintendo
Kung Fu
eShop.
game.
Experience the events leading up to
Oh my
Final
god,
Fantasy
chat, I'm excited
VII
for
in
this.
this
This game's not on the list, but I need to
action
put it on the
RPG.
list. This is
Zack
the remake
Fair
of
is a
Crisis
young and
Core.
ambitious soldier operative
It's the
aspiring
prequel to
become
Final
a
Fantasy
hero.
VII.
Together with
And of
Sephiroth
course, it's
and
coming
Cloud,
out on
he
PlayStation.
investigates strange disappearances within his elite
We
unit.
are we're gonna play this
remaster
eventually. I don't know
features
when.
enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements.
This is
Crisis
this is
Core
their big
Final
push
Fantasy
for
VII
the next
Reunion
Final Fantasy
launches
VII
on
game.
Nintendo Switch December 13th.
There was first one was remake, the
Classic
second one's gonna be called.
arcade shoot 'em up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
This looks fun.
Fire different
You don't
types
see
of
too many of
weapons
these
to
games.
take down waves of enemies.
There
Defeat
needs to be like a
multiple
new
enemies
big
of the
one.
same color for a
right?
chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Radiant Silver.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and
Endless
make your
dungeon?
way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the Endless Universe. But
Endless
it's not
dungeon?
as easy as it sounds.
The best
You'll
name
have
you
to
can come
fend
up
off
with?
continuous waves of monsters as you make your way,
Way to be
through
creative.
procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes,
The Endless
weapons,
Universe.
station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. A remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverant is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea.
This one's almost
Other
done, chat.
allies will
After
also
this,
join the
we're
party.
watching the youth stuff. Got like 3 more events to go.
The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance.
Good news is they aren't very
Tales
long.
of
I think.
Symphonia Remastered
I think the
begins
Ubisoft
its
one's
journey
pretty
on
short.
Nintendo Switch early next year.
Tales of Symphonia, that's a classic. Fall Guys. Life is Strange. You aren't gonna play Shadow Warrior. What game is this? I'm not sure which one. We had that on the GameCube, I think. Oh, Tales of Symphonia? Yeah, that's a remake of the GameCube game. That was one of the exclusive Tales games. Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Berserkeria, a bunch of them. The Tales series. Fall Guys Season 2. Game is like 2 years, almost 3 years old, and they're just getting into it. And they say Halo has a long. Kirby.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo is pushing out these Kirby
One
games.
day, a
One after the
spaceship
other, chat.
crash lands on planet
They do
Popstar.
not play when it comes.
To help
This has
Magalore
gotta
return
be
to
like
his
their
home
bread
planet,
and butter.
Kirby
Kids
and his
must love
friends set off
My sister
on an
loves it. She
adventure.
played the last Kirby game I got it for.
In addition to
Loved it.
sword, whip,
Oh, what does this come out or get it for?
and other familiar copy abilities, the new
These in
Mecha
November.
copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other
They're
powerful
they're
moves
missing
as
out
well.
on Kirby's
The
like
game supports
cartoon
local
series.
play for up to 4 players on
What's
the
the deal,
same
Nintendo?
system. Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play.
Sorry, my gums
This
are a
includes the
little
new
sensitive.
sub-game
Got
Magalore's
fill-ins.
Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby.
Pretty much gone though.
All
but
sub-games can be
that cold
played with
water
up to 4
surprised me.
players.
Surprised my gum. I heard that last Kirby game that came
Adventure
out,
of
the 3D
deluxe
one, the
proportions awaits.
Forgotten Dreams, Forgotten Land. I heard it was really
Kirby's
popular.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th,
February.
2023.
So
Pre-orders
far.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's
30th
Return to
anniversary,
Dreamland will be released.
Almost
We
done,
hope
chat.
you're looking forward to this game.
Only one more game.
Thank you for
Know what it
watching today's Nintendo Direct. This next trailer will
Does
be our last
Nintendo release any
announcement.
new projects?
Please take a look.
But they're far and few between. A lot of their new stuff is derivative, like, you know, a new Mario Party or sports game. They pretty much keep the Switch going with that kind of stuff. Like, it's a new game, but it's part of a series, of course. Now, they do have smaller stuff, but never really hear about it. because they're kind of testing the boat with that. Here it is. Let's chat. Ooh, we gotta play the first one before this comes out. It's gonna happen, chat. I have it sitting there, and I've had it sitting there for like a year. I've never played it. Well, I played like 4 hours of it, but I never really got any further. Hi, sorry I was at the store. Do not apologize. How are you? Well, Zelda, I think I can get into. Yeah, a new mainline Zelda game. Tears of. I really hope they learn from Breath of the Wild, you know, because they did a lot of new stuff with Breath of the Wild, but they kind of like bring back. Like, I would like to see more regular dungeons, like the ones. I know they have some Breath of the Wild. That's it. Oh my God, we did it, chat. Everybody watching the direct, I hope subscribe if you're on the YouTube. I appreciate it. Definitely gonna go up because these are quick, easy to put up. I don't have to really. Yeah, I'm here. I hate my phone. It keeps freezing. Hi, Blue. Saw your first message. Don't apologize. Thanks for stopping by. How are you? That was the Nintendo Direct, chat. It's over.